West Virginia Mountaineers vs. Kansas Jayhawks, -1, 153.5 game to be played at Sprint Center, Kansas City, Missouri. Malik Newman was a top 10 recruit for Mississippi State back in spring of 2015, but it is Kansas who is reaping the rewards of his talent nearly 3 years later. The 6-3 sophomore attempts to put the finishing touches on his brilliant offensive display at the Big 12 tournament on Saturday when the 9th-ranked and top-seeded Jayhawks face No. 8 West Virginia in the championship game at the Sprint Center in Kansas City, Missouri. After averaging 12 points per game while playing a complimentary role behind Devontae Graham and Sviatoslav Mykhailiuk for most of the season, Newman has stepped up in a featured role this weekend. The Big 12 Newcomer of the Year burned Oklahoma State for a career-high 30 points in Thursday's quarterfinal victory and followed it up with a team-high 22-point performance in Friday's 83-67 victory over Kansas State in the semifinals. The third-seeded Mountaineers advanced to the conference tournament title game for the third straight season Friday, riding a 10-for-20 effort from three-point range to defeat No. 13 Texas Tech 66-63 in the other semifinal matchup. West Virginia has dropped 3 straight meetings to Kansas despite holding a double-digit lead at some point in each contest. TV, 6 p.m. ET, ESPN betting stats, betting action and line moves. The Jayhawks opened as 1-point favorites and that number has held firm. The total hit the board at 153.5 and yet to move off the opening number. Matchup chart. About West Virginia, Dexter Miles Jr. connected on 24 of his first 97 three-point attempts in 21 games prior to missing his only game of the season due to an illness on Jan. 31, but he is 25 for 51 in 11 outings since his return, including 10 for 15 over the first 2 contests of this event. Backcourt mate and fellow senior Javon Carter overcame some early foul trouble to reach double figures for the 7th straight game Friday, but the program's all-time steals leader was shut out in that department for only the 3rd time this season. Sophomore forward Sigaba Kanate was a thorn in the side of the Jayhawks in their 2 regular season meetings, averaging 12.5 points, 8 rebounds and 4 blocks. About Kansas, freshman center Silvio De Souza, who wasn't cleared to play by the NCAA until Jan. 13, continued to take advantage of his increased playing time this weekend with Udoka Azubuike neat sidelined and is averaging 9.5 rebounds in 17 minutes per game in Kansas City. Graham, 17.3 points, has failed to reach his season scoring average in 4 straight outings and is 13 for 42 from the field over that time, but the Big 12 Player of the Year has made up for his struggles by averaging 9 assists per game. Mykhailiuk shot 4 of 8 beyond the arc against the Wildcats to complement Newman's 5 for 8 showing from a long range and has drained on at least 40% of his three-point attempts in 7 straight contests. Trends, * Mountaineers are 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games following a ATS win. * Jayhawks are 6-0-1 ATS in their last 7 games versus a team with a winning percent above .600. * over is 4-1 in Mountaineers' last 5 overall. * over is 5-0 in Jayhawks' last 5 games following a ATS win. Tip-ins, * Kansas has won the conference tournament 7 times in 15 years under Coach Bill Self and is 10-2 all-time in the Big 12 championship game. * The Mountaineers are eyeing their first conference tournament title victory since winning the Big East in 2010. * Newman needs 16 points Saturday to break Paul Pierce's school record, 67, for the most in a single conference tournament.